We're back with Socially Awkward, second video of Monchi's VN. And if you are paying attention, you know whose route we're on. Yeah, there's something very obvious there that tells you. So we're going to pick things up where we left them, which was actually late Monday evening. By the way, as this is an ongoing project and I'm playing it more or less as public updates come out, there will be a few slight differences here and there. But that's how these things go. So we'll pick things up after we've been dropped off at home by Tom. It's Monday, 7:10 p.m. The living room. It's been 2 weeks and yet you still can't find the switch. Damn it, where's the switch? You slide your paws on the wall, basing the location of the switch by memory, feeling for any bump of a switch. Ow! The immediate bright light burns your retinas with the power of 1,000 suns. For a millisecond. You rub your eyes and let it go with a groan. I'm home. You yell out in an empty apartment building. Not like anyone's here. You threw yourself onto the couch, sighing for a few seconds before wiggling your back off your shoulders to the floor. You take off your beanie and toss it away to the nearby table. You roll to the side and recollect the day. I got to meet someone new. Marco? Mac? Damn it, I can't remember. All I remember is Mac. What happens? To know I'm gay? Damn it, John, why did you have to say that? Now I'm going to be bothered the whole night. You keep rolling on the couch what little space it can offer, grabbing a pillow above your head and pulling it to your side to cuddle. Is Mac really into me? I mean, sure, it would be great if my first boyfriend would be the man of my dreams. I'm porn. But we just met, and why would he ever think for me? Your face is completely red from thinking about it. The thought you're getting your first boyfriend both terrifies and excites you. Below. Does he? You wondered and tried to process this new experience, but it came out empty for half an hour. I'm just overthinking this whole thing. If he does like me, and I actually like him besides his... Yeah. You keep rolling on the couch until you end up rolling on the floor, all the while screaming in frustration and confusion to the bathroom, getting ready for bed. Monday, 8:43 p.m. You put on your soft, silky cotton PJs, picking up the biggest pillow on your bed and begin slamming it on your bed. You pick up your phone from the windowsill and face it away as you unlock the phone with your finger to avoid burning your retinas from the bright LCD. As soon as your eyes adjust, you take a look at your notifications. Tom? Jayce, is this you? It's Tom. Hey, what's up? Hey. Just checking if this was still your number. It still is. Oh, is it? The emote is a dead giveaway, Jayce. Oh, is it? You're the only one in this world that ends a sentence with an emote, Jayce. Lol. Did you have a good time tonight? Why, yes, good sir. It was a pleasant evening. Well, good sir, I'm most obliged to read that. Oh, snarky rich laugh. It's getting hard to read these at laughing. It's been almost 2 years since you last texted with Tom. It felt right, almost as if a piece of you came back and fit snugly back in. You scrubbed the last conversation you had with him, wondering how it'd end up like this. The last message from you, it reads as, congratulations, smiley face. Now they go to sleep now. Thanks for replying. Your timing was bad. I was about to drift to sleep until you texted me. You gave yourself a crooked smile. It didn't bother you in any way that Tom texted you. To be precise, you're so happy that he did. You looked at the Tom is writing a message which is taking quite a long time. Just flopped to bed when you texted. Oh, well, good night. Good night. You put your phone away on the windowsill and scratch your arm for a while. Tuesday, 5:14 a.m. You woke up with a sore arm. Must have scratched the whole night. You scratch your arm away to the bathroom. Tuesday, 6:45 a.m. Oh no. We're back. How? I thought we entered the nightmare. Are we doomed to repeat over and over and over? I can't go back. It's only the second day, and now you're making it into a horror movie. It is a horror movie, can't you see? Yeah, go in already. You're making a line. John pushes you in. No, John, no! On your way to your classroom, a giant brown hairy Hulk is fiddling with his smartphone. He grunts every time he mispresses a letter. His thumbs were too thick, lowering his dexterity when typing on smooth glass. When he notices you and John arrive, and he turns the screen off and gives out a welcoming smile that you're so familiar with. Hola, amigos. Hey, Big Mac. Hola, John. Hey, big guy, so you accepted yourself as a burger now? Oh, I don't mind. That just means I'm beefy. Hey, Matt, can I push you? Huh? Oh, I'll go for it, Gatito. John starts pushing Maccon with all his might. Grr, it's tough as boulders. I'm just big-boned. John gives you the look. Wait, I know that look. Goddamn fucking lion. And you are right. John may look like he's pushing, but the way he presses his palms on Maccon's body suggests otherwise. This reminds me of my little hermanos. Hermanos? Well, my younger siblings, they always try to top me over their small, adorable bodies. But as the eldest, I need to look and feel strong or they'll never look up to me. Do they even have their... John hits you by the stomach. Then mouth, no sassing. Are you okay, Jayce? You take a look at your assault and then back to Maccon as the face of a good Samaritan. I'm fine, just a little cramp from eating only an egg sandwich for breakfast. Oh, that's not good. Coincidentally, some of my siblings forgot their lunches. I didn't want it to go to waste, so I brought them along with me. Maccon swings his bag to his front and opens up a treasure trove of lunchboxes. Oh, go on, pick one. It's okay, Mac. The pain's gone already. Oh, I insist. I can't finish all of them by myself. Well, if you insist. There are 3 different sizes of lunchboxes with transparent covers in the bag. Oh, this one. You pick the medium one because it equalises your dignity and your pocket money. The hot dogs have masks made of eggs. It looks just like El Tigre Lobo. You know El Tigre Lobo? Oh yeah, it does look like him. Jayce never missed an episode when El Tigre Lobo was on stage. But I wasn't much of a fan. Too meaty for my taste. Do your brothers watch Lucha Libre too, Maccon? Yeah, they do. Your mom is a goddess then to pull this off. Even the details are so fine. I'd feel bad eating it at lunchtime. I'll tell her that you loved it. Oh, please do. You're sitting in class playing with your phone watching the latest hamster videos, and all of a sudden... An orange dragon with sharp horns comes into the classroom and slams a pile of paper on the table. It shook you for a second, jerking you to hide away your phone if you got caught by the teacher. The teacher divides a pile of papers in 2 and slams his claws on top of one. All right, you weak piece of the shit. He grabs the paper by the edge and waves it in the most condescending way possible. Everyone get one now. He throws it at the nearest victim at such force that even for light flimsy paper, it somehow contoured to the victim's face. Except him. Everyone jumps up from their seats and scrambles into a straight line. You're last in line. Everyone was scared of the demonic figure. You, however, just stare absent-mindedly to the side. John, however, wasn't as relaxed as you are. Every step he takes makes his eyes wider with such focus and concentration, locking down his prey behind the bush, in this case a student. When the time comes, he pounces at the paper, then runs away like a cheetah with prey in hand. Phew, good luck. He pats you on the shoulder. You didn't feel any indifference to the situation. You planned to scream rape if the teacher ever did something horrible. You snickered yourself at the thought of it happening. You were curious, however, about Maccon's reaction to all of this. Maccon's stance is straight, chest puffed up, feet apart, or with his hands behind his hips. Even the way he steps forward is soldier-like. When it was his turn to take the paper, he didn't even look at the teacher. Maccon turned about and started reading the paper in a slouched walk, destroying the soldier image. When it was finally your turn, you noticed the teacher grinning, staring at Maccon like a predator. You felt unnerved and quickly grabbed your paper, then hardtailed it before he notices your presence. It was a sports application under PE. You read everything from top to bottom. You wrote down the fundamentals needed, such as a name, address, age, waiver, etc. The most important question everyone is most focused on is, please check the sport you'll be applying for this school semester. You notice the gnashing of chalk drag on the board. You look up to see the teacher write down his name in a cursive font with coloured chalk. Looking at how he dressed, you wondered if he was an anime fan. There's a tinge of familiarity, but you can't put your finger on it. You wanted to ask a question about the application, but you didn't want to interrupt, nor did you feel it to be of utmost importance, so you just waited for someone else to ask. When he was done, it read Cole S. Navarra. I'll be your unfortunate PE teacher this semester. You're obviously wondering about the application letter. Here and Lucha students are encouraged to join an extracurricular activity, focusing entirely on sports, none of that mind-cracked chess or checkers. Bah! Fortunately for you chickies, the academy has a good amount of fields to do all sorts of sports. Today you'll only need to fill out these forms, that way the school and I don't get in trouble for your bad behaviour. But how will you grade if we're all over the place? You'll be training with another instructor based on the sport you choose. Your grades will be based on the instructor who will report to me on your behaviour and performance. So I don't want to hear any complaints. I'm still in charge, you're all my responsibility. Now, choose your sport, hand it over and start introducing each other. So we can get to choose, and as you can see, cycling is under construction. So, oops, too far. So we're going to go with dance. So I might change things around a bit later once we see what the other option is, and especially if Maccon's going to be doing cycling, I think that's a better option. But we'll go with what we have now for dance. You hover over the box with hesitation, wondering why you picked dance of all things. I mean, I do like to dance. I love the movement. The way their hands and feet move like flowing water. I wonder if figure skating is also a part of dance. Shall I ask? I don't really want to go figure skating. What those clothes, that is. Was it too gay? I can't handle serious questions. You close your eyes and look away, taking a deep breath, holding it for 5 seconds and exhale. Check. Phew. No regrets. You hand your application to the teacher with no remorse. You felt confident in your decision, only to be hit by realization when you took your seat. Wait, this is a sport. And sports mean doing it in public. And doing it in public means... Hey, what did you take? Hello? John waves his hand in front of you. You couldn't register. Your mind is completely overloaded with what-if scenarios. Yo, what are you dreading about? I dare not say. Why did you pick dance? You picked dancing, didn't you? You tried to feign ignorance, but only led John to the answer. Oh, God. That is awesome. Huh? For me, that is. What is that supposed to mean? Think, Jayce, what do good, adorable, lovable best friends do? Encourage one another? No, silly cat. To film their best friends' embarrassing moments and post it on FurTube. What the fuck? What kind of friend are you? That's what friends are for. For good times and bad times, I'll be on your grave. I don't think that's how the song continues. Rah! You stab John with an imaginary knife to his kidneys. Ah, my kidneys. John groans softly as he lays half his body on his desk with his arms splayed out. He claws your name on his desk. He dies with his tongue hanging out. I'm going to be the laughing stock in the whole school. Hey, I think it's cool you're taking dance class, says John, still in his splayed position. In all seriousness, I bet you'll be amazing at it. You really think I can do it? I have no doubt in my mind. I don't believe you. No, really. You can find a hint of mockery behind those words. No sarcasm, no snarky follow-ups, just an honest look from your best friend. I'm still not sure. Jayce, you'll do great. I'll even cheer for you. You're just saying that because you want to embarrass me in front of the whole world. No, really. Didn't you tell me before how you love the samba? Wow, it's one because they look so flashy and cool. And now you can do it too. In college. Well, you've got to start somewhere, right? Just do it for yourself. I promise I won't make a peep about it unless it's just the two of us. Okay, John. Thanks for the encouragement. Anytime. Will you even dance with me? John snaps into a yawning position before you can ask again. He stands up and delivers his application to the teacher. You, John and Maccon, settled yourselves down on the same table from yesterday. Two small felines and one giant wolf at the counter of the cafeteria with onlooking eyes. Maccon and John didn't seem to mind the stares they were getting. It's probably because of their line of work, but you, however, feel uneasy. That teacher was intense. He wasn't so bad. He made a mask out of thin paper just by throwing it at someone's face. I didn't know a single piece of paper can do that. I bet you can do it too if you try. Nah, why would I hurt anyone? You can do it to Jayce. Huh? I don't want to hurt Jayce. Oh, it's just paper. It shouldn't hurt. Say that to the victim. I guess it did hurt a little. The poor guy almost suffocated. Wonder if the teacher would get in trouble for that. Well, I don't think the cops would consider it an assault when it's just paper. But anyway, so what'd you steal from Mac? He didn't steal it. Oh, sorry, Mac. It was just a figure of speech between friends. Oh. You take out the medium-sized lunchbox out of your bag and present it to John. Hooray! You take off the top to reveal 3 hot dogs with masks made of eggs, with rice and scrambled eggs on the side. What you got, John? John held up a sandwich bag with only 2 sandwiches in it. I got 2 bacon and egg sandwiches with mayo. That's not much. You take a hot dog and slide it in John's sandwich. Sticking it in my manwich already, Jayce? You sly cat. Really? Hey, you two. Tom? Maccon, what are you doing here? Oh, eating with friends. This is the huge wolf I was talking about, Tom. Oh, small world. Finally getting that degree after all that nagging from your mother. Proud of you, big guy. Gracias. Oh, I'll buy a 6-pack. How's that? Oh, yes, gracias. Well, I'm guessing this Leo's your little brother? Yes, John's my little brother. And Jayce? Tom places his hand on his shoulder and gives it a firm but gentle grip. Oh, this is the friend I was talking about. Oh, so this is little Gatto. Small world. Well, I guess you two finally made up. Yeah, yesterday. Tom lets go of your shoulder and takes his seat next to you. Well, I even see you put on a new face. I don't know what you're talking about. Sure I don't, mi camarada. 2 years spotting and listening to your woes means nothing, eh? Calamari. The conversation is draining your energy. Only the word of calamari brought you back up for a bit. Jayce, don't sleep in a conversation. I don't get the context, besides these two being workout buddies. Oh, we're just pals because we spot each other. Oh, pretty much. And drinking buddies. Yeah, that too. Oh, which reminds me, want to join a little party, Maccon? A party? We're having a housewarming party for Jayce. A housewarming? Is it like a baby shower? A bad example, Maccon, but ironically the same intention. Jayce, Mac called you a baby. I heard him. My age privilege. Gone. You take off your ID from your neck and slap it on the table for comedic effect. Take it away, John. I've lost the ability to grow old. Woe is me. To never be able to drink. To never find a mate. For someone who wishes to have a relationship with me only be cursed as a paedophile. What a baby. Oh, well said. Hey, I'm trying to be dramatic here. You put your ID back on and rest the side of your face on the table. Bored. He's exactly how you describe him, Tom. See what I have to put up with? He's the very definition of an introvert. I'm not dead, you know. And I can't help being cute and adorable. Yeah, no. You're like a guinea pig only comes out of its hole to eat. Cute and adorable. You can never win an argument with him. Sadly. Anyways, let's talk about the party. You okay on a Sunday, Jayce? Yeah. Sunday's the most boring day of the week. It's like God cursed it to be boring. Oh, most businesses close on Sunday, especially banks. How about you, Maccon? Depends on the time. I got church on Sunday. Oh, church. A mockery to my kind. Jayce? Yes? When's the best time for the party? 12 o'clock? Oh, perfect. Okay, so Sunday at 12. I'll come pick you up at your place, Maccon, since you've never been to Jayce's apartment. Hey, I'm joining the party too. Isn't that a given? Well, nobody invited me. John glares at you. I thought it was a given. Maybe tell me about the party first? But you're my best friend, you're always invited. Can you just do it? Okay. Want to come over to my party, John? No. Huh? Not without a click. You got a click? Well, it's Friday. I already pre-ordered. You rich bastard, how dare you flaunt your money at me? That's right, worship your pimp daddy. You raise your arms up and start bowing down to worship your pimp daddy. Tom looks at Maccon and gestures at a hand at what he has to deal with. Maccon just smiles and listens to the two cats talking about the Nintendo click. Okay, we got the games. Now, what about the food? I can cook some spaghetti. Oh, how about some fried chicken? Sure, but I don't know if I can afford enough for a party. Well, we'll do the shopping. You can do the cooking if you like. Alone? Well, I'll come over there early to help you, don't worry. Phew, thanks. Okay then, spaghetti and fried chicken. Oh, me and Maccon will be in charge of the drinks then. Sweet, my first beer. You two aren't allowed. Oh, why not? I forbid it. You wouldn't want any beer, John. How do you know? My parents gave me a cup for experience. Beer's disgusting. Now that's good parenting. It's different for other people. Look at Maccon. The very mention of beer lifts up his mood. It's a social thing. Which brings up the question, when did you three taste your first beer? Well, Maccon offered me a beer 2 years ago. When I was 14. 13. Ding, 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 we have a winner. Yes, we're done planning. You three get back to class. See you, Tom. Later. Tuesday, 1:25 p.m. Almost halfway done of doing nothing in class. After the teacher finished introducing herself and the subject she's teaching, another teacher comes in, someone you're terribly familiar with. It was the PE teacher. With him is a stack of boxes they dropped a metre high on the table, grabbing everyone's attention. You'll be fit into your PE uniforms. The class moaned. Shut it! Anyone not wearing the uniform is marked absent. The girls will head to the next classroom and have themselves fitted by a female teacher. The boys start to bark on wolf whistles as the girls head out with a look of disgust. Shut it! I want this done before 2. The teacher grabs his chair next to the door, pulls up a pen with a click. Go! All the boys scramble to the teacher's desk and start picking out their sizes. Some took off their top while others put them on top of their own. Once they decided on their size, they walk up to the teacher and present themselves. The teacher scans them. Name and size. A Kevin, medium. Put it back and get out. Next. Jamie, extra large. Again, the teacher scans a student. You look like a large. Huh? Next. Your anxiety starts to kick in. You look down thinking. I really want to go home now and I don't want to get exposed so soon. Maybe I'll just ask the teacher if I can do it in the bathroom. I'll wait for someone with a shirt to go out. You waited for a bit, but it turns out every boy here isn't shy about stripping their top off. In fact, males today show off their bodies to portray dominance. No, nobody's doing it. Shit. Oh, here. You jolted from the familiar voice. It was John handing you 3 sizes, a small, a medium and a large shirt. I'll put one on, you can decide which size you want. That way you don't have to expose yourself. Phew. Thanks, John. What are bros for? John puts on a small. It fits his physique like a second skin. It's a little tight, but it'll stretch. Try the medium. Okay. How's this? Let's go with this one. I just have the idea of trying to choose to wear a medium shirt. They don't fit me. Perfect. Alright. The logo design sucks though. Oh, it's ugly. Yeah. Oh, check out Maccon. You turn your head the same way as everyone in the room is. Your eyes poke up as Maccon takes off his shirt. I know what the thumbnail's going to be. The ambience quiets down as his students ride the blushing on, infatuated by his godlike physique. He tried to put on a large, but it ripped when he forced his arm in. He tried on an extra large. This time the chest area was about to burst. He takes it off and hands it to the next student. The shirt turned into an extra large. You don't have my size. He looks at the teacher who's been paying close attention to the whole ordeal. The teacher shakes his head from Maccon's dominating physique, then clears his throat. I'll make a special request. Oh, muchas gracias. Right. Damn, imagine if he has his way with you. You blushed and gave John a headbutt in response. Ow. Maccon walks up to you as he puts his shirt back on. Are you guys still here? I'm just waiting on Jayce to stop being a sissy. You really made a show there. Oh, you mean these? John let out a long whistle to Maccon's bulging biceps. I'm used to it. You can say it's part of my job. Amen. Right, Jayce? Amen. Do you two have any plans this afternoon? I assume all 3 of us are following the first year's curriculum. Yeah, I'm kind of worried I had to study the basics again. What's the point in going through high school then? Well, I'm happy about it. I've been to school for 5 years. Probably transferred all that knowledge here. You felt a bump on your foot. Settle down, you horny cat. You'll lose the fish if you pull too hard. When answering the question, nope, we're both free. Nice. Would you two like to work out at my gym? What? I'm sorry, what? Never mind. That was a weird thing to ask. We'll go. Huh? But you gotta tell us why. Whenever John does something like this, it only means that Maccon must have an ulterior motive. The way Maccon reacted right now is right on the money. Well? You got me. I need customers. Customers? Yeah, customers. New ones. What happened to your old ones? I don't know. They just left ever since Pa got sick, and I understand. John interrupts before Maccon could finish. So you'll do it? Sure, I got nothing else to do on a Tuesday and Thursday. Got to test this baby out. John holds up his wristwatch to Maccon. What's that? Oh, it's a smart wristwatch. I'm testing it out for a company, so working out in the gym should bring out its potential. Or break it. I don't really mind either way. Great. Although I will tell you the gym will not take any responsibility for lost or damaged items. Of course. What about you, Jayce? If there's anyone else, probably no, but it's Maccon. Come on, we have to say yes to him. How can you say no to that face? Yes, I said face. I'm in. Got to lose some weight anyway. Again, some of the big... You playfully elbowed John on the chest. It was hard enough to make him lose his breath for a second. Whoops. Oh, muchas gracias. Just fill these forms in and... Why are you three still here? It's almost 2 and I'm missing 2 names. Yikes. John stands up and presents himself in a fearful manner. John T. Nelly, sir, small. Goddamn millennials think they can waste anyone's time with their nonsense. He writes it out with an irritated face. You can see a vein ready to pop on his forehead. He then stares at you and gives you a fierce look. And why are you not in uniform? Jayce v. Sircap. Medium. I didn't ask your name and size, that's why you're not in uniform. Kids these days, no discipline at all. Hurry up and put on the damn shirt, I got a schedule to keep. Well? You survey the classroom for any of the students lingering, hoping there's nobody else but the teacher. Come on, I don't have all day. The teacher grabs your hat and pulls it off. When he gets a closer look at your hair, his face changes to a frustrated, angry look. This is the reason when those hipster kids think it's cool to dye hair and shit. Not on my watch. I'm going to have to report you to the principal about this. Aren't you crying? I'm sorry. The fuck is wrong with this kid? It's not dye, you fucker. John grabs the hat from the teacher with a quick swipe. He then pushes the teacher away. Jayce, it's okay. He doesn't know. Don't cry. It's going to happen again, John. Teasing, bullying, name calling. Shush now, it's going to be fine. It's not fine. We'll be teased. He'll get into fights. They deserve it. He'll get hurt. I'd like to see them try. Just stop crying, Jayce. Nobody else saw but the teacher. Right, teach? I shall report you for pushing me. But given the unique situation, I'll let you 2 off. Thanks. And, sorry. I'm in more trouble for discriminating your friend getting his head... Whoa, okay, sorry. Males these days, good term. The teacher left the classroom walking away with the boxes of shirts. So cheer up, I'm sure you won't tell anyone. Oh, sorry, John. Why are you apologising? It's the teacher's fault for being so hard on you. But I should handle it. Yeah, you should. But I know you're a big crybaby, very emotional. Oh, sorry. Oh, nothing wrong with that. Just don't give a fuck about other people's opinions. I'll try. Good. Maccon comes up behind you and John. He easily scoops the 2 of you into a bear hug. Maccon swings you both like 2 rag dolls. Mac, what? Oh, just let me have this. It's too precious. We're going to die. A few minutes later. Phew, I thought we'd be goners. Sorry, I wanted to comfort Jayce, but you needed the hug as well. That wasn't a hug at all, more like a bear hug. A hug's a hug. Hug shouldn't take one of our 9 lives. I think I lost 2. Oh, sorry. So, guessing from all that, Jayce is a victim of bullying, huh? Yeah. You don't think he's weird? Well, not at all. I find his stripes cool. Oh, thanks. I do have some questions, though. Don't take it the wrong way. I'd never discriminate anyone with their race. I'm just curious. Oh, it's about my breed, isn't it? See. I'm a Philly Tigers. What? A mix between Felis and a tigress. Wow, that's pretty rare. How's your body? Any deformity? Oh, doctor says I only inherited my father's stripes, so I'm only 5% tigress. So he says. Panthera and Felicia. I heard outside the States they're extremely strict when it comes to mixed marriages. That's why my parents decided to live here. Same here. My mom's a Puma and my dad's a Leo. Even though they're both from the Panthera family, they still can't get a marriage certificate from outside the States. Well, I sort of understand where they're coming from. One of my cousins died from a birth defect when I was young. He was only 5, his body and organs were too malformed for the doctors to know what to do. All he could do was lay in bed until it was his time. Maccon rubs his tears off with his arm. Well, that's why I'm a little worried about you, Jayce. I hope you don't grow up to suffer like him. Am I really lucky? Oh, Jayce is going to be fine. I've been with him for 6 years. He hasn't grown a pair at all. Hey! Well, that's enough for today. Let's get to your gym, Maccon. Would you guys wait for a bit? What's up? I need to do something. Just wait here for a bit. Well, alright. We can't technically stay here because the next class. Well, I'll meet you in the schoolyard. Okay. Tuesday, 2:21 p.m. You went to the teacher's office looking for the PE teacher. Students are not allowed here. Dyeing hair is also not allowed. It's not dye, I was born with it. Born with it? You were mixed? Yeah. You poor boy, my apologies. It's fine. Is the PE teacher here? Which one? The orange one? You should learn to memorize or at least write down your teacher's name. Okay. If you're looking for Cole, he's still in class. What did he do now? He got mad? Oh God, not again. Please don't tell me he hit you. Not at all, I'm just here to apologize. That's first. What's the apology? Tell me so I'll relay the message to him. Curious, Cole never gets an apology. It's this. You pointed at your hair. Did he discriminate you? It wasn't his fault, he didn't know. He should have checked the student profiles, so it's entirely his fault. I know, Backer. I'm a bit perplexed though. Why are you apologizing? Like I said, he didn't know, and I don't believe he had any bad intentions. I'll relay the message to him. Thank you for being understanding. No prob. There we go. A little message from Monchi here. Hope you're safe today, Corona. All that goes from me as well. Fortunately, where I am, we're doing amazingly well. It helps to be so isolated from everyone else sometimes. I hope all you guys listening to this, which should be maybe within a week of when I'm recording this, hope everything's going okay for you. Death to the Corona! And of course, you're talking about the old soda from Britain, in which case, definitely not. No one gets that reference, I know. Live with it. I want to go out now, but even though I do go out, there's nowhere to go since every non-essential store is closed. Ooh, I'm sorry, Monchi. We still have a lot of places running, even though I'm only working a few hours a week myself at the moment because of that. Yeah. Anyways, be safe and don't be stupid enough to endanger your parents and grandparents' health if you want to go to that party you planned for months. Good point. Though in my case, no grandparents left and everyone else is several thousand miles away, so I don't have to worry about that. Just spend your refund here. Yeah, Monchi does have a Patreon. It's in the link. It's in the link. It's in the description. Oh dear. This is what happens when you do 2 videos in one day. You start mixing things up. There's a link in the description, so if you want to help Monchi out with this, go ahead there. I'm not joking. Thanks for playing. Thanks for watching from me. Thanks for writing this, Monchi. A few comments think we might have to wait slightly for Maccon's route to continue. I don't know. But yeah, I enjoy this. And I've mentioned to Monchi myself, I'm surprised. And I like the idea of the whole mixed breed thing that Jayce is dealing with. doesn't often seem to come up in furry stuff. And being a biologist, I tend to pay attention to some of this because, yeah, things don't always work properly. So that's a really nice thing. But anyway, this has been Socially Awkward. Until next time, bye for now.